Hello class. So for this unit, I'll go ahead and do a PowerPoint presentation for you on Unit 3, which is also Chapter 3 in your book, Consumer Behavior and How People Make Buying Decisions. If you read the book, you know for yourselves that you guys have been consumers since you were really little. Your parents asked you, hey, what cereal do you want? Or would you like something? What kind of snacks would you like to get? And you already developed from a very young age what you like and what you don't like. So this chapter will basically will discuss the different factors that drive consumer buying decisions. Without further ado, we'll move to the first factor. Word. Sorry. So the first factor is the situational factor. Situational factors involved each individual situation you're in. Whether it's the time of day, whether it's if you're with your friends or your family, it takes into consideration the current situation that you are in. So the first one that we'll talk about is a social situation. When you're at a store, usually around Christmas time, I know, they have usually they have the Salvation Army or other types of charity groups standing outside, ringing the bell, asking for donations. In a social situation, you often go into the store, they'll ask you, hey, do you want to make a donation? And depending on how you perceive this situation socially, would you feel guilty if you didn't do it because other people are doing it? Would you donate because you see other people doing it? So that's an example of a social situation. Depending on what you see society or a societal norm, what you perceive that situation to be society in a social perspective, that will determine whether you make the purchase or you don't make the purchase. You make the donation or you don't make the donation. Another situational factor is time. Some of us are morning people, some of us are evening people. If you're a morning person, you go to the gas station, maybe you want a coffee. What if the gas station didn't have coffee at that time? For me, I really love coffee, so that would just start out my day really negatively. But if you're an evening person, maybe you want to go to the gas station at 8 p.m. because you work the midnight shift and you need coffee at that time too. That could ruin your work time as well. So time really does determine whether you purchase something or you don't. Yes. And there are many companies adjust the way they sell certain items to the time of day. For instance, if you go to 7-Eleven during the morning, you'll see that they have the breakfast sandwiches, the breakfast burritos on their grill. Closer to the afternoon, they'll have like hot dogs, little hamburger or sandwiches available. Those are examples of time as well. Another situational factor is your reason for the purchase. Are you making an urgent purchase? Maybe you need toilet paper at your house. You run to the store and you want to buy the toilet paper. Maybe You need a card, a birthday card for a friend or family member. So you go to the store and you look directly for the cards. Um, another situational factor includes your mood. If you are in a hurry and you're impatient and you're stressed out, you would not like to stay in line to at a grocery store to buy groceries, for instance. If you're calm, you're really you're going about your day, you have time to spare, maybe you would like to stand in that line just to get those sales that you're looking for. And if you feel sad that day, maybe you won't feel like purchasing anything. But if you're in a better mood, depending on what mood you're in, determines whether you will make a purchase or not.